Let's move up a little bit and sit on the edge of our seats, should we?
Now look at Memphis's starting group. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Morant. They get it back. And there's the drive. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Jackson from long range. Buries the long-range jumper.
Jackson really good at stopping on the dime, rising up, and knocking them down. In the 2021 playoffs, you remember Reggie Jackson came up huge for the Clippers, averaging almost 18 points a game before they finally lost to the Suns in the Western Conference Final.
Here's George, and it's George finishing it off.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Well, for Jackson, he earned himself a new contract, Brent, and starting point guard duties because of that playoff.
With both Kawhi Leonard and Paul George missing most of the 21-22 season, Reggie Jackson took the Clippers to the 8th seed in the West, carried a lot of the scoring load consistently for the Clippers, and he led the team in both points and assists.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Yeah, massive relief there, getting a little bit frustrating for them until that bucket.
George.
Oh, man. Fans love that. Listen to that. I love that sound in the arena. Paul George dunk contest? He's maybe a little older, but I love to see him get up.
Here's Morant, and then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Outside, George. Here's Zubac. No good on that one. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Bane with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Leonard with the steal. The shot by George, wide open. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. George has got a couple of threes now in the first for the Clippers. Morant, the bounce pass.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Lets it go. It's hauled in by Zubac.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
And here's George for 3. That's no good, but just his first miss in 5 shots. Bane kicks to Brooks. Memphis moving it around. Here's Morant. Out to Brooks. Bane for 3. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. 9-point game. Drills the three-pointer.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
Jackson kicks to George. That doesn't go either for George.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Los Angeles leading by 6. Left side, Leonard. Over Brooks. Leonard finds Morris. Tries the spin move. Pass to George. The 3. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. George has got 13.
Think about the rookie year that PG had, where he shot under 30% from the three-point line, but all that tireless work in the offseason, and now such a vital part of his game.
Puts up a 3. Cans it from downtown. 16 points for him.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found the comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And so it's Los Angeles, enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. What a night they've had. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Well, one thing that's noticeable is just tremendous energy from everybody, and they put that into their transition play, and all that hustle is paying off.
The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the point guard position. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. Morant kicks to Bain. Sinks the triple.
A point who knows his role. Ja loves setting guys up, always looking to pass it. And since 1999, the Clippers and the Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena. The only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
The pass to Brooks. Leonard with the steal. Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Stellar anticipation by Leonard to create the fast break opportunity. That's why he's a perennial defensive player of the year candidate.
Here's Morant. Takes it inside. And then Morant slams it in.
Wow, that is awesome to see the small man challenge the big man. Sometimes when you jump, you can be taller than the big fella.
Jackson from long range. Pass to Zubac. It's stolen by Adams. And Morant throws it down.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. Here's George. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. 20 points for George. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena. Set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
Morant with it. He has 6. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Now that is impressive. It's clear Morant has made the effort to keep expanding his range.
Outside for Jackson. Morris outside. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Bain passes to Brooks. To the paint. Here's Adams. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got his 6th rebound on the night. From deep, George. Grizzlies with the rebound. Jackson's got 4 rebounds in this game. And again, it's the Clippers missing. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Floats it up there for Morant. And Adams kicks to Bain. Jackson from long range. Brooks outside. Jackson deciding where to go with it. Shot clock at 6. No good on the triple. Clippers leading by 8. And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
He had a nice open look right there. Morant's got 12.
And once he becomes a little steadier from deep, watch out. Morant will be almost unstoppable offensively.
Here's George. On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket, shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Now, here's Morant for 3. Los Angeles has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Here's George, and it's George finishing it off.
And good recognition from Reggie, open teammate.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. They trail by 11. Morant with another miss. LA's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Out to Morris. Outside, George. Back to Morris. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Leonard, that's for 2. Offensive rebound.
Smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Lobs it up there for Brooks. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks's game. He can play a specific role for you, or he can be a high-usage guy. Really depends on what a team needs from night to night.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on.
Thanks for the great interview, David.
Your Clippers, 33. The Grizzlies, 22.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Paul George in this game, guys, he's been everywhere.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins's 5. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Brooks in at the 3 spot. Bain, no good. Los Angeles leading by 11. From deep, George. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got his 5th assist in this one. Outside Jackson. Fires the 3. Stolen by Jackson. Leonard looking over the floor, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. There's the lob to Jackson, stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. George passes to Zubac. Down low, Jackson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Jackson's got 7. And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day great falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now. And let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go.
Outside, George. Back to Jackson. Pass to Zubac. Outside for George. For 3. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. It's stolen by Morris. Zubac trying to break loose. Morris, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 19.
And you just look at what Marcus Morris has done in his career.
Well, such a solid forward in the game right now, averaging over double digits in the last 8 years. But it's been that expansion and the fact that he can step behind the three-point line and be as deadly as he's been the past couple seasons. It's been a remarkable, consistent offensive production for his career. And just a lightning bolt there in transition. No one can match up with Kawhi, especially at his position. That time they paid a price.
Shot to stop the run, and Morant throws it down.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Morris dishes to Jackson.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to George. Fires from deep. Grizzlies with the rebound.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. Payne against George. And here's Leonard from 3. Inside, it's stolen by Adams. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Jackson kicks to Morant. Stolen by George. Jackson has the open look. Los Angeles with another miss.
Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
The 3 from Morant. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Morris has got his 5th rebound in this one. Jackson passes to Leonard. Clippers moving the ball around. Morris with the bucket.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
How about the authority from Moran? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shatter the rim.
Jackson finds Leonard. Offline with his 3. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's the lob to Adams. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. From deep. Leonard, no luck.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Morant with a wide open look. And it's off the back rim. No good. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've had active hands in a Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
The passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. And a deep 3 from George. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. And Adams has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's an 18-point game. Now here's Morant for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Morris has got 6 rebounds here tonight. The pass to Leonard. Back to George. Outside Leonard. Zubac trying to break loose. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Clippers lead by 20.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Shoots the 3. The offensive rebound.
Adams just continuing to grind it out. Outstanding staying after that possession. And then he grabs a second chance deuce.
Jackson kicks to Zubac. Back to Jackson. Pass to Morris. There's the 3. Not gonna go that time. And the Grizzlies going the other way now.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
On the wing, Brooks. Morant, that's for 2. A new 14 for the Grizzlies. Jackson finds Morant. Back to Jackson. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 11 rebounds in the game. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. Steven Adams picks one up.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Outside, Bain. From deep three-point range, Morant with another miss. Clippers leading by 21. Morris outside. Passes it to Jackson. And here's Leonard from three. And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. Here's George. Three from the inbound. And Zubac picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul.
The Grizzlies trail by 21. At the elbow, it's Bain. Back to Morant. On the wing, Bain. Defended by George. Stolen by George. Stolen by Brooks. And here we go with Brooks running it up the court. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen. Brooks outside. Back to Morant. From deep. From beyond the arc, and then some. Morant's got 19 points.
And, you know, we talk so much about Morant's athleticism, but his feel for the game equally as effective.
And it's George missing. The Grizzlies trail by 20. Lobs it up there for Brooks. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, showing off a little athleticism there. Fun watching Brooks get up high on that alley-oop. And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Los Angeles.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Paul George.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
Zubac kicks to Morris. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Memphis moving that ball around. Back to Morant. From deep three-point range, and it's the Clippers with the rebound. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the inside, here's Jackson. No good with the layup. Morant against Jackson. Morant scanning the floor. Hits the three-point bomb.
This is what Morant does best, a natural scorer who does it in a variety of ways.
Outside Jackson, three-pointer, can't connect. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up.
The starting lineup for the visiting Memphis.
And looking at how these two teams play, it should be a physical one tonight, Grant, particularly on the glass.
Yeah, bring your hard hat. This is going to be a physical game indeed. Both sides are used to generating extra possessions with their rebounding, so I'm curious to see which club wins that battle.
And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Brooks in at the small forward. Oh, Brooks with the steal. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. And Paul gets it to go.
It's not enough to be in attack mode. You have to know how to attack. Chris Paul finding the soft spot in that defense.
Now here's Morant. Going inside. And Chris Paul clears it away.
How much mustard on that hot dog do you really need? I know he's going for the big finish, but he didn't need to do all that. This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
And last year's outcome, so unfortunate for Paul and the Phoenix Suns, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, the best record in the league by 8 games. You know, it kind of seemed like Paul might finally get that ring. Just a heartbreaking loss for them against Dallas in Game 7. And they're building up steam, getting out in front, and trying not to look back.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
A big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Now here's Ayton. For 3, Booker. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Well, Booker can just bury you from the arc if you let him. He's a pretty efficient range shooter.
Here's Morant. Oh, Paul with the block. Here's Ayton. Second chance shot. And it's good on the layup.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Now here's Morant. Into the lane. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Off the dribble, Morant is so dynamic, even his teammates look a little stunned.
Outside Paul. Pass to Booker. And stolen by Morant. From 17. Jackson can't get it to go.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Johnson inside. Defended by Jackson. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. Morant against Paul. Fires it. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Morant's got 6.
Okay, check out the handles of Ja Morant. Wow, what a crafty player.
Booker with it. He's picked up by Adams. And again, it's the Suns missing. Memphis trailing here.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends. What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Now here's Paul. Here he goes. Pass to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Here's Morant. 6 points for him. They get it back. Adams. Now here's Bane from behind the arc. And he buries his first look.
Making use of these corner spots. Bane is especially dangerous from this area.
Paul against Morant. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul. First team foul.
First free throw is good.
I love the effort level Chris Paul delivers day in and day out. He's been doing this for a while now, but he hasn't slowed down, not a bit.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Now here's Bane. Up top, Morant. This one for three. Here's Adams. And he buries his first look.
Big man plays by Steven Adams, using all of his height to dominate the offensive glass and end the play.
Morant against Paul. Right side Johnson. From deep. And again, it's the Suns missing. Morant with it. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. The Suns on top.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Youth Dance Team.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Phoenix.
It's all about pace for me. They have set the tone in that area, and they are playing fast, flying up the floor and putting all kinds of pressure on the defense.
Yeah, on top of that, they've been resourceful defensively, generating scoring opportunities by forcing turnovers.
So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint. The Suns leading. Paul into the lane. Outside for Booker. Morant against Bridges. Paul passes to Aiden. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That's on Steven Adams.
The officials were right on top of that.
And they say to win big, sometimes you have to sacrifice. Tell us exactly what that means, though, in basketball terms, Smitty.
What it means, BA, as a player, you might have to accept a more defined role. Most players grew up as the best player on their team. When you're on a contending team, sometimes you have to just star in your role.
Three-pointer, Bridges. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got his 5th assist in this one. And here's Morant. 6 points for him. Oh, didn't think that was going in. Morant's got 9 points.
I love the competitive fire Ja Morant plays with, coming right back with his own 3.
Pass to Aiden. There's the triple. Suns keep it alive from deep three-point range. The shot that time not on target. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And then Morant with the dunk.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Outside Booker. Fires the 3. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
And it's Morant missing.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
The ball's knocked loose. Phoenix has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far.
In the 2021-22 season, we saw Ja Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds.
Adams with a screen on Paul. Here's Morant driving inside. Kicks it out to Jackson. Clock at 6. The 3 from Bain. Knocks it down from distance. Bain's got his second basket. Well, Smitty with Morant. His ascension into superstardom was quicker than expected.
BA, before he tweaks his knee, he was in the top 5 for the MVP race, putting himself among the league's elite at the age of 22. And with his passion, he's only going to get better.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, guys, with the yearly roster moves, it might be hard for the casual fan to keep track. But Commissioner Silver said it's a necessary side effect. He said, quote, "We tried to tie performance to pay in a closer way, and I think that's what you see with shorter contracts." Brian, more player movement has been the result.
Yeah, good point, Allie. Thanks.
Stronger than his frame might suggest. That's a big-time and one by Ja.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Outside Paul. Pass to Johnson. Outside Booker. Brooks with it. And Bridges picks him up defensively. And he's going for the oop here. Moran against Paul. Left side Moran. That one's wide left. Phoenix has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. For 3, Booker. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
I mean, come on, a 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Ayton beats everyone to the ball and converts easily.
Paul against Moran. Now here's Bane. He has 6. Count the basket. Bane's got 8.
You know, I have to say, that's about as smooth as you can do it. Fantastic turnaround.
Paul against Moran. Paul passes to Booker. And here's Ayton. The 3. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And that'll do it for the first half of play.
And put your hands together and get loud for the Cavaliers.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Boy, you got to like what Ja Moran has done in this game.
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands pick plenty of pockets.
Well, if you want to get into your offense quickly before the defense can set up, creating turnovers is a great way to do it.
The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Johnson fill up the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. And that's the group for Monty Williams as we begin the second half. Jackson finds Moran. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Paul. Adams. Great positioning on the putback.
What timing by Steven Adams. Exceptional job reading the shot and coming up with the putback slam.
Pass to Booker. Moran against Paul. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. And when Ayton isn't playing basketball, either the live or video game version, he's often drawing.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up wanting to be an architect. I actually hear that he loves blueprints. But probably his most famous sketch, himself dunking on Joel Embiid his rookie year.
Booker fires from way outside. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. And he's going for the lob. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
And this is how dynamic Ayton can be on the offensive end. Keep getting him the ball, please.
Moran against Paul. Moran into the lane. Here's Adams. Kicks it out to Jackson. It's tipped, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Paul with a steal. And the Suns pushing it up now. Booker with it. He's picked up by Bane. And there's Booker. That one's good. On the assist by Paul.
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
The 15-footer. And it's Morant missing. The Suns have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Morant against Paul. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
A uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
The free throw drops for Morant.
You know, some of Ja Morant's sequences remind you of a young Derrick Rose. He's that explosive.
Paul for 3. Offensive rebound. Ayton. Pass to Johnson. Here's Bridges to the paint. Goes back up. Here's Ayton. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got rebound number 7 tonight. The Grizzlies have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Oh, there's the alley. And then Morant with the dunk.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often.
Outside Booker. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Outside Bane. Back to Morant. Outside Bane. 6 on the shot clock. And he drains the turnaround J. Bane's got 10.
This is why Desmond is out there to shoot and to shoot often.
Ball passes to Booker. Now here's Ayton. No good on the shot. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams. Brooks against Bridges. And that one's good for Brooks. Brooks has got his first bucket in this one.
The ability to finish with either hand makes Brooks a dangerous scorer around the bucket.
It's Booker on the wing, defended by Jackson. Ooh, he can't stop the run as that misses. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
For Memphis, they've gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Up top, Morant. He's guarded by Paul. Kicks it out to Jackson. Pass to Bane. Uncovered. And there are the Grizzlies with another bucket.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
And it has them in a great spot to take the lead. They love to get a few stops now at the other end.
And that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Timeout called. Memphis.
The wheels have come off a little bit leading up to this timeout. He has taken some low percentage shots, and it's killing the floor of their offense. More motion, more ball movement, that should lead to better looks for him and for the entire team.
Nice game. Great performance by DeAndre Ayton.
You know, he's been a one-man wrecking crew down low. His consistent scoring has dictated the pace of this game. We'll see if they decide to front him, bring a quick double, or maybe even both to try to slow him down.
Timeout call, Memphis. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
He got it up. The shot no good. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. The Suns on top. They lead.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Bane and Brooks out on the wing. And it's Morant in at the 1 spot. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Suns.
It's easy for me. Look at their defensive effort all game. The block total shows their commitment to contesting shots.
They've also been showing a standout play on the fast break, working as a team to create easy opportunities.
Paul for three. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
The question is, why is Chris Paul so hot tonight? He recognized the hot hand, and it's him.
Puts one up from 19. And it's Morant again missing.
And the truth is, I've been there. He's trying to find the rhythm on his shot. He feels like he's close, and that's why he keeps shooting.
Ayton with a screen. Booker for three. And it's Booker again missing.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Paul passes to Johnson. It's rebounded by Memphis. Morant's got 4 rebounds now. Shoots over Paul. Pass to Bane. Now here's Morant. He's guarded by Paul. Shot clock at 6. Looking to end this cold spell. They get the rebound. Adams. Oh, just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances. Came up empty. It's Booker on the wing. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his 3rd foul so far. For Memphis, they've got nothing to go so far in the 4th. They're 0 for 6. Pass to Jackson. Now here's Bane. Back to Morant. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Every team is looking for that star to lead them to great things. Morant already looks the part.
2nd free throw, no good.
I can't believe he missed those shots. Wow, he is usually lights out from there.
Here's Bane. Off the mark, and the drought continues. Phoenix has gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. Pass to Ayton. Stolen by Jackson. Stolen by Ayton. Back to Paul. 3-pointer, Bridges. No luck on that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way. And he lobs it up to the rim. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
He's a big target with long arms. Just throw it up there, and Steven Adams, he will go get it.
Outside Paul. Outside Booker.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Driving to the basket. Pass to Ayton. Clock at 6. From deep, Johnson. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. The dive for the ball. Ball against Morant. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Adams, shot's good. Adams has got 4 points in the quarter.
What I like about Adams, he just knows where to be. Nice play.
Outside Booker. Bridges outside. Ball against Morant. Ball, the open look. That one off the back iron and out.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
Jackson outside. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. 55 seconds left in the game. Well, Grant, this game looks just about over.
BA, all they really need to do is just work that clock, don't turn it over, and this game is a wrap.
Phoenix no good that time either.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
Brooks outside. Outside Bane. Back to Brooks. From deep. And they get it back.
Wow, another opportunity. Just everything going their way. Pretty much the story of this game.
Fires the three. Phoenix grabs the miss. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. So the Suns win it. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner.
And we've got a game that's sure to be a crowd pleaser. Greg, two high-octane offenses going head-to-head.
And it's not just run and gun. Each team has a very well-refined attack. And this kind of matchup comes down to which side can maintain their energy through all four quarters.
Now a look at Memphis's starting group. The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point.
An active competitor, Russell won't go down without a fight, especially around the rim.
Morant passes to Bane. And then Morant slams it in.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Now let's find out what head coach Chris Finch had to say to David Aldridge. David?
Well, Kevin, he gave me some broad strokes regarding the game plan. He said we want to work the ball into the paint, high percentage looks, and then get to the foul line if we can. We'll see how they try to accomplish that throughout the game. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's Morant, buried from 15 feet out.
Just taking what the defense gives him. Morant keeping it simple on offense. I love it.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. To the paint. Bane kicks to Morant. Morant with another miss. I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past, just keep evolving as a team.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Prince dishes to Towns. The tray. It's rebounded by Memphis. Pass to Adams. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
Morant outside. From deep. The Grizzlies with another miss. Timberwolves have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Russell finds Towns. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Russell. And the rejection by Jackson. Floats it up there for Morant. He lobs it up. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Edwards inside. Jackson on him. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
In the first 2 minutes.
Here's Morant. Gobert pulls it in.
Ooh, he tried to get spicy and totally whiffed, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least, about a week.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. And there's the pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. Down low, Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Oh, and he threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
Russell kicks to Towns. Back to Russell. Inside. Fades. Gobert. It's rebounded by Memphis. Morant right side. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And it's Brooks in the corner. Loads it up there for Morant. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Prince wide open. Good on the three-point shot.
How about the quick eyes there from Towns? Finds a hole in the defense and exploits it there with a nice find.
Morant, the bounce pass. Jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And Russell gets it to go on the assist by Prince.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And finished off by Morant.
Oh, he's got some hops. Morant, this man loves to attack the rim whenever he gets the chance. And when I mean any chance, I mean any chance.
And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
The previous play is under review.
Pretty clear cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Well, they're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, looking at the replay, that he got it off. And so at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Timberwolves ahead, leading by just one. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the three, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Brooks, the pass to Adams. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry, and it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, it could feel like there's chemistry. But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, you better have professionals.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Prince kicks to Russell. 5 to shoot. Edwards against Bain. Edwards can't hit. Memphis leading. Bain the bounce pass. And stolen by Prince. Russell passes to Gobert. It's stolen by Adams. Right side Bain. Outside Jackson. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Morant surveying the D. 5 on the clock. Tries it from the top of the key. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
It's been all about Ja tonight. Can score in so many different ways.
Prince outside. Over Brooks. Prince finds Russell. Here's Edwards. Out to Russell. It's Prince on the wing. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Brooks dishes to Morant. Out to Brooks. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more. And the NBA in recent years has gone from measuring players' height in shoes to now, Richard, to just in socks. For instance, Draymond Green went from 6'7" to 6'6", although he'll probably argue that with you. Did you get shorter without shoes?
I was one of the rare players that actually rounded lower. I was 6'6" and 3/4 without shoes on, so I would probably be closer to 6'9" with shoes and socks and orthotics. So, you know, look, I was one of the honest ones, so I have no issue with them bringing it back down. So it's fine. I'm glad they're changing it up and we're getting accurate numbers.
Timberwolves trail by 5. Morant with the steal. Russell against Brooks. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists in the game. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Grizzlies. Here's Russell. Out to Edwards. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Grizzlies.
Here's Morant. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. They time it right, they can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarter.
Prince, the pass to Russell. That one good for 2. 10 points for D'Angelo Russell.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Bane passes to Morant. Driving in and finished off by Morant.
This is what you pay to see. Morant doing what he does, exploding right to the rim off the drive. Wow.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. With 1 on the clock, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And some good action through the first 2 quarters.
19, let's hear it for the Jabberwockies!
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Clark in at center.
One of the smoother strokes you'll see Morant. This man's got a nice jumper.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot riding on it.
Clark with it. He's picked up by Russell. Goes up from the top of the key. Pass to Jackson. Brooks outside. Over to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Morant. A terrific shot on the turnaround. Morant's got 4 points in the quarter.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed. Never in a hurry.
Russell inside. Guarded by Morant. Timberwolves passing it around. Here's Edwards. And the rejection by Clark.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
Tries again. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Morant, left side. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in this game. Fade away. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Clark kicks to Bane. Over Gobert. Bane, no good.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
The Timberwolves again can't hit. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Wound up there for Clark. Out to Morant. Passes to Bane. Here's Clark. Back to Morant. And stolen by Russell. Towns at the elbow. Top of the key, Russell. Can they get it? That shot, no good. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Grizzlies. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Edwards against Brooks. Edwards, that's good.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
Brooks, the pass to Morant. Jackson, a screen on Edwards. To the middle, Towns with the steal. Inside. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Bane inside the three-point line. Pass to Morant. Back to Jackson. A 3-ball. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Edwards kicks to Prince. Gobert the pass to Prince. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. Morant with it. Picked up by Edwards.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
Another miss by Minnesota.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
From deep three-point range, and that one's good. Morant. Morant's got 21.
The consistency from range, that's something that Morant has worked on early, and it's made him unstoppable.
The pass to Prince. Over Brooks. Another miss by Prince. Deflects the pass, and stolen by Prince. And the rejection by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. There's Russell with the 3. And we've reached the end of the third. Memphis out in front, leading by 6. From Target Center, back in a moment. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. The backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the small forward. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Jackson has the open look, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Brooks has got 3 assists now in this one. Bane against Edwards. Outside, Russell. Back to Edwards. Out to the right wing. 4 on the clock. Here's Towns, and it's good. The time running down on the shot clock.
And pure cash. Whenever Towns gets these types of looks, he's consistent at spraying.
From deep. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Timberwolves trail by 7. Outside, Edwards. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth.
Tough task trying to corral Clark there, especially when he's looking to score.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies. And the first one drops.
Brandon Clark at the line for 2.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. The Timberwolves shooting about 33%. Not happy with their play on that end. Towns wide open. Off target from three-point range. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. Clark outside. There's the lob to Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Minnesota's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Russell kicks to Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Flying high. Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
Morant outside. There's the drive. And Morant throws it down.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Towns for 3. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. Bane's got his 4th rebound in this one. It's stolen by Gobert. It's Edwards on the wing. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Back to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Up top, Morant. Edwards defending. Memphis moving it around.
2 minutes.
Out to Morant.
2 minutes.
6 to shoot. Fires for 3. He can't hit that time. Timberwolves trail by 6. It's Edwards on the wing. Guarded by Morant. Here's Prince, and he goes in for the dunk.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Floats it up there for Morant. Towns with the steal. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way. And it's Russell with that extra effort. Now, this is a 2-point Grizzly lead.
Yeah, you want the momentum on your side, and Russell showing you how it's done.
Morant outside. Right to the hoop. And finished off by Morant.
Get this man the ball, and he will make something happen. Morant rises to the occasion.
Here's Russell. Kicks it out to Prince from past the arc. It's rebounded by Memphis. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. It's tipped. Morant with it. Now guarded by Towns. Morant outside. Nifty move. And that one goes long. And so Gobert will bring it up for Minnesota. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. 4-on-3 break. And here's Prince outside. This one for 3. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg.
There are teams here that know a thing or two about ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purists.
So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the point. Hits the trifecta.
That's just heads-up basketball, and Jackson scanning the floor, spots the ready shooter. Nicely done.
Jackson against Morant. And then Morant with the jam!
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Jackson against Morant. Jackson, the pass to George. Beyond the arc. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
Now, Paul George has been exceptionally consistent from three-point territory. That fluid shooting motion is something else.
And Grant, a career resurgence for Reggie Jackson.
Yeah, B.A. After dealing with injuries, even at one point considering walking away from the game, he's found renewed success, and he's shown he's got plenty left in the tank. Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Pass to Leonard. Fires from the wing, and he can't make that one in.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
The Clippers grab the miss. George outside. Leonard finds Jackson. Brooks with the rebound.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Morris outside. To the inside. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. In transition. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Morris for three. No good that time. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Jackson, pass to Brooks. From deep, Morant. Offensive rebound. Outside for Brooks. On target from range.
You know, Steven Adams could care less about scoring. In fact, you get the sense he takes more pleasure from passing than scoring.
George with it. Jackson in his pocket. And the Clippers miss again.
I understand why he pulled up for the leaner right there, but the defense adjusted to that very well.
Left side, Morant. Morant missing again.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Well, that's about recognizing a transition opportunity when it presents itself. Nice job by Kawhi Leonard.
From deep three-point range and out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. The Clippers trail. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Morris. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Last year, the Clippers finishing 8th in the West. However, they missed the playoffs, Doris.
Right, B.A., but keep in mind, they didn't have Kawhi for the entire season. No Paul George for most of the season. In fact, I thought Ty Lue did an incredible coaching job getting that team to the 8th spot. They just went on to lose 2 tough games in the play-in tournament.
And the foul on Steven Adams. That's his first foul.
A terrific box out that draws the over-the-back call.
Well, just good fundamental basketball. You go hunt a body, make sure you box out. Good job.
Brooks outside. Back to Morant. Three-pointer. The shot won't fall. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Ja Morant.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Pass to Brooks. Back to Morant. Tries it from the top of the key. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac has got his 6th rebound on the night. George with it. Down low. Morris. Oh, the slam dunk by Morris.
Well, Paul George is such a solid all-around player. This guy can score at an elite level, and he passes it well, too.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Morant finds Jackson. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Jackson's got 5 now.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Just 3 on the clock. Here's George. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Paul George has excellent instincts in the paint. This guy has the size, the touch, complete offensive player.
Paul George, he's feeling it tonight. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
So here are the 5 for the Clippers to start the second. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the 1. Here's Morant. Takes it inside. Deflected. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Stolen by Jackson. Throws it up high. Stole it away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Morris for 3. Tipped away.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Something you can't deny about Marcus Morris. He is a passionate player.
On and off the court, this guy is highly competitive. He's a leader in the locker room. His playing style, to me, would fit with any organization. Smart and tough.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
In transition, here come the Clippers. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George.
Miscommunication oftentimes leads to turnovers. That's something they'll want to discuss.
And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Morant pass to Bane. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul of the game. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession.
Like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive, no question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past, but he said, quote, "I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got." And guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question. He is elite, Allie. Thank you. Grizzlies on D. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Outside Morant. Takes the 3. Morant missing again.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Adams finds Bane, and he lobs it up to the rim. And so the ball out of bounds. Morris touched it last.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
And the jam by George.
Well, that's about timing and precision and knowing for Paul George how to use that leaping ability to get that alley-oop.
And there's the call on Reggie Jackson. That's his first foul of the game. And nowadays, switchable defenders are in demand. But we see smaller guards like Chris Paul, Lowry, Fred VanVleet. Doris, these are very capable defenders.
They are, BA. They also happen to be very prideful competitors. So undersized guards take offense when you try to post them up. And the players you just mentioned, IQ, toughness, and heart, they all enter the equation.
George, no good. Memphis has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
The Clippers in the lead. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Pass to Jackson. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
We know Reggie Jackson has the quickness to get inside and the toughness to make a play, folks.
And so Jackson nails both of them.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Morant, the pass to Bane. From the arc. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
He's cold from distance here in the second quarter. May want to try a different approach moving forward.
First personal foul. Third team.
The free throw drops for Bane. We've got 1:13 left to play in the first half. Here's Morant. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. For Los Angeles, they've gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. Pass to Leonard. Back to Jackson from outside the arc. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. Here's George. And no good, trying to use the glass. Well, the Grizzlies shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. There's Jackson with the three. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Up top, Jackson. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on Dylan Brooks.
You've got to be careful and on point with Reggie Jackson as a defender because he is so good at drawing that contact and making you put him at the foul line. Well, a little shaky from the line, and instead of putting them in front, he's only able to tie it up.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Jackson finds Brooks. Here's the three. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got rebound number 8 now. Leonard for 3. He buries it from 3. Leonard's got 6 points.
You've got to keep the defense on their heels, and Kawhi consistently able to make pull-up jump shots.
Adams misses the follow-up. And we're through the first half of play. Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
23.
After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Memphis trailing here.
It has to be interesting when you're bringing the ball up the court and Kawhi Leonard is the guy coming to meet you. This guy is the embodiment of an elite defender.
Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in its center. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. And George with the jam.
Well, Paul George will work hard to get to his spots offensively. Right now, they can count on him to put the ball in the basket.
Leonard really has shown very few cracks in his defensive game over the years, Doris.
B.A., I think it's a combination of things. Certainly the physical attributes. He's really long. He's got unbelievable lateral quickness. His defensive instincts and IQ are just off the charts. This guy is as disruptive, a defensive force as we have seen.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Morant missing again.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Oh, the slam dunk by Morris.
Mr. Morris leaves no doubt.
Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And here's Morant outside. He drops it from range. Morant's got 5 points now this quarter.
He's been their top scorer, but he's really had to fight for it. He'll need to be more efficient in the future for this club to reach its full potential.
Here's George. And George with the jam.
Well, we've always known Paul George can be a high flyer. Woo-hoo, that was nicely done.
Pass to Bane. The 3 ball. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
George passes to Jackson. Now Morris. Jackson outside. Here's George. Out to Leonard. The 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Brooks has got his 6th rebound on the night. And he's going for the lob. And there's the rejection. And Jackson, here we go, uses the glass on the layup. Jackson's got 5 now.
Well, Reggie Jackson might be 6'2", but he's showing you right there he can play bigger than that frame.
Outside Bane. Back to Morant. Pass to Jackson. Outside Morant. This for the tie. And no good. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Jackson finds George. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
With the step back. The 3 from Bane. Tips it. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Adams has got his first 2 points.
Boy, the strength and the activity of Steven Adams makes him a force on the backboards.
To the inside. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. And he lobs it up top. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Jackson for 3. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Morant, the pass to Brooks. Adams with the ball. Outside Bane. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Morant outside. Paul George pulls it in.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Lets the 3 fly. Morris passes to Zubac. Jackson for 3. Sinks the tray. Jackson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, the ability to catch and shoot, the rise and fire from Reggie Jackson on point.
Looking to get it going. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 here in the 3rd from range. It's George on the wing. Launches it. Ja Morant grabs a miss. Morant's got 4 rebounds in the game. Bane finds Morant. Back to Bane. He gets it off. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And we've reached the end of the 3rd. The Clippers on top. They lead by 4. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. The Clippers in the lead. So on the floor for the Clippers, the two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court, and it's Jackson in at the point. Morris for 3. And Jackson gets double-teamed. Counted. And it's Morris with the assist. And the Clippers lead by 6.
Well, Reggie Jackson has got the willingness to convert on the interior. Nice touch right there.
Jackson outside. The 3 is up. Pure from 3-point range.
Yeah, that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
George passes to Leonard. Back to George. Here's Jackson. Oh, Adams with the block.
Length and strength and intimidation. Steven Adams sends it back.
And it's Morant missing.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way, because hoisting from three is not the answer.
Knocks down the triple.
Well, the defense daring him to shoot, and he makes them pay for their disrespect.
Outside Morant. Brooks from outside. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Boy, I love how hard Steven Adams works on the boards. Excellent timing for that putback.
Pass to Leonard. Now Morris from deep. Here's Zubac. Second chance effort. Jackson for three. The turnaround. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball. Here's Morant. Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Morris.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
Oh, got that one up quick. And the Clippers lead by 6.
Well, there are times where you've got to get to that mid-range jump shot, and Paul George has got it to perfection.
Pass to Jackson. Jackson with a screen on Jackson. Back to Jackson. Oh, Morris with a steal. In transition, here they come. Jackson can't get it to go. Memphis has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Morant, the pass to Bane. Launches a three. And it's Morant missing.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
George outside. Pass to Zubac. Pulls up. To the paint. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
I really like how Marcus Morris plays within the offense. This guy is so solid at recognizing when he should give it up.
Payne finds Morant. Back to Payne. Here's Morant. Fires from the corner. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
It can be tough to find space in the mid-range area. Probably should have passed that one up.
Here's Morris. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Reggie Jackson, one of those guys who does a little bit of everything. Can score it, can be a setup guy, can play the one, can play the two. You love his versatility.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. To halt the run. No luck on that one. The Clippers go the other way with it.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Clippers.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence. Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Back to Payne. From deep three-point range. Rebound by the Clippers.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Oh, and Jackson with the block.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
30 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Zubac passes to Leonard. From downtown, drops in the three.
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
And here's Morant outside. And again, Memphis no good. Morris for three. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
You have now got to respect the three-point shooting ability of Marcus Morris. He understands now he's got to take that shot.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it.
this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. The small and power forwards are Bridges and Johnson. And it's Ayton in at the center, locking down the middle. And here is Bane. Morant left side. No good there off the double clutch.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
And he comes up with the deuce.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Morant looking around. Misses the three. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Suns.
Well, it was such a feel-good moment, at least for a little while. Mikal Bridges grew up in Philly, obviously played his college ball there, and his mom was working for the 76ers at the time, so it just felt right as the 10th overall pick in the 2018 draft for him to be a 76er.
Now Johnson, after Devin Booker missing on that last three-pointer.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Now here's Morant. Jackson has the open look. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Mikal's time in Philly was very short for him. Bridges traded Phoenix on draft night.
Well, that was a bit of a shocker. I mean, all the talk about being the hometown hero, and then all of a sudden he's on his way to the desert heading towards Phoenix. But you look at Mikal's career, he's been awesome for the Suns. I mean, what development as a 3-and-D player, making the finals, signing a big extension, such a huge part of the Phoenix Suns franchise and their future.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, a bit ago, Taylor Jenkins and I were able to chat. Defensively, he wants his guys to protect the rim and do everything they can to push the offense out to the perimeter. He told me if we can do that, I feel good about our chances. Now, guys, obviously that's a tall order, but he's trying to get his guys to get geeked for the challenge.
Thank you, David. And the shot goes down.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
Now Morant. 20 feet out. Here's Adams. Outside, Bane. There's the triple. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. And so it's Paul bringing it up for Phoenix. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. Goes back up. And there's a nice layup inside by Bridges. Bridges has got his second basket of the game.
Bridges on the inside just hitting the offensive glass. That's great hustle.
Here's Morant, driving the lane, and Morant mows it down.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Memphis has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game.
After missing the playoffs for 10 consecutive seasons, boy, the Suns not only got to the postseason in 21, they made it all the way to the finals. So what a turnaround for that franchise.
All the officials are all over that one.
It's been quite a turnaround, hasn't it, Brent, for Phoenix? Ever since they acquired Chris Paul in that trade from Oklahoma City, they've been a different team.
Yeah, and I don't think you can really give enough credit to what it is that Chris Paul has brought, along with the combination and relationship that he has with Monty Williams. I mean, that leadership with that young roster and giving those guys belief has elevated the play of everybody who's put on that uniform.
And here's Morant after Devin Booker getting his shot to go from deep. And it's Adams on the follow.
The motor right now for Steven Adams is humming on the glass, getting after it.
Pass to Booker. 46 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And it's Ayton missing.
Not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Adams finds Bane over Booker. And the shot is long.
his touch from mid-range, and that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Outside, Bane. Bridges with the steal. Johnson outside. Phoenix no good that time either.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up and you can't knock it down.
Bridges with the steal. One quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Grizzlies lead by 1. Stay with us as we get set to bring you. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you guys think?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Yeah, they were going right at the opponent here and forcing their hand. I mean, like literally making them foul them.
Setting the floor for the Suns. The small and power forwards are Bridges and Johnson. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. Bane the bounce pass. And finished off by Morant.
And that's big-time stuff there. Morant looking unafraid to go get those lobs and finish it.
Ball passes to Booker. Lets the 3 fly. That shot misses. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. There's the lob to Adams. Can't hit that one.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Just, oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
And the Grizzlies leading by 3. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. It is hard to forget the crazy draft night for Bridges in 2018. Drafted 10th by his hometown Sixers, his mom was an employee with the team. But he was traded an hour later to Phoenix. He says, it was tough, but once I came here, I loved it. The group of guys we had, I knew I wanted to be here. They are sure glad they got him, Kevin.
They are indeed, no doubt. DA, thank you. Payne for 3. Johnson with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
To the inside, here's Bridges. Johnson outside. The pass to Paul, stolen by Jackson. Brooks with it. Now guarded by Booker. Bridges with the steal. Paul, no one around him. He nails it, and we're tied up. Paul's got 5 points so far.
It's great when CP3 extends his range like this. It's just going to pull the defense out further.
Shakes him. Morant drives in. And Morant throws it down.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
No good from Booker. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. The Suns have gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Paul with the buckets. Paul's got it all tied up now for Phoenix. And Brent, as an NBA player, there's tremendous competition, but also shared respect, and some say a brotherhood. How does that all balance out?
I think, Kevin, there's a clear line of delineation of what you're talking about once playoff time hits the NBA. I mean, during the regular season, you see a lot of guys spending some time with one another, but come playoff time, I'd be hard-pressed to find that kind of interaction because guys know what's on the line, they know what's at stake, and competition always reigns supreme. And Chris Paul is going to find anybody that's leaning the wrong way, let alone leaving an open man.
Morant, that's for 2. Off the left rim and out. Suns leading by 3. Here's Ayton. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. 1:05 left to play here in the half. And stolen by Booker. From outside the arc. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Down low. Here's Jackson. That shot is off. The Suns go the other way with it. Takes a three. And the Suns miss again. The Grizzlies trail by 3. We've got 28 seconds left now here in the second. Memphis moving it around. Back to Morant. Just 5 to shoot. From deep three-point range. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Johnson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. No good from Booker. And stolen by Booker. High post Johnson. Got it off in time. And no good on the last second attempt this time.
And superb job by Morant there, making sure to contest.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. The Suns on top, up by 3. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Brooks in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. The shot's good. Bane's got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Grizzlies.
What a deft pass by Morant. He finds a wide open man as quickly as anybody in our league.
Johnson finds Booker. Missed inside. Memphis trailing here. Here's Morant. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Booker. Pass to Ayton. Bridges outside. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. Chalk up 2 there. And the Suns lead by 3.
Yeah, Ayton just swallowing up the defender there and then completes the play.
Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. It looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future. Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there.
Bridges kicks to Ayton. Tries yet again. Johnson, a wide open look. No good from outside. Grizzlies have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. For the lead, Bane, no good.
That was a clever move to try to lose the defender in midair there, even if he didn't knock down the shot.
Phoenix shooting their first free throw of the game.
Well, Ayton and efficiency go hand in hand. I mean, this guy's field goal percentage is on cloud 9.
Who's watching here?
Paul passes to Booker. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Johnson dishes to Ayton. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Lots of times you don't mind fouling a big, but Ayton's a solid foul shooter.
He's off on the second. After being selected first overall in the 2018 draft, some teams question if DeAndre Ayton was worthy of that.
Well, it took time for Ayton to find his comfort zone, and all of a sudden became a key piece that nobody's questioning much anymore as an inside rebounder, rim protector, and a guy who can score at a high level when asked to.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Passes it to Booker. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got rebound number 13 with that last one. Here's the lob to Adams. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Paul. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Paul's got 9 points.
Now you're pretty confident that Chris Paul is going to make the right decision with the basketball.
Here's Brooks. Out to Morant. Back to Brooks. Bridges with the steal. Ball against Morant. Paul outside. The three. Bridges, no one around him. The three-pointer, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Morant outside. Jackson in the corner. Here's the lob to Adams. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Paul with the ball. He's picked up by Morant. Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And that's just too easy. Bridges in there slamming it down.
Ball against Morant. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. He's got 17.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
Booker left side. From outside the arc. The Grizzlies pull it in.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
To the paint. Here's Morant. Count the basket. And now just a 1-point Suns lead.
And that speaks to Morant's fearlessness. Even amongst the trees, he is confident, looking to score with the ball.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Booker with no one around. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 4th assist in this one. And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game.
Well, they've been turning that ball over way too much, and they really need to address this if they want to win this game. Huddle up, boys.
Make some noise for
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
one more time, your
15 seconds left in the third. Pass to Bain.
Again, let's hear it for the Grizzlies.
Back to Morant. 4 seconds left. And Morant throws it down.
In just so many different ways, Morant can hurt you. Tonight, it's been with the scoring.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Suns lead by 2. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the 4th. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. The small and power forwards are Bridges and Johnson. And it's Ayton in at center. Here's...
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Booker outside. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. Down low. It's stolen by Adams. It's Morant with the drive to tie it up. And there's the nice layup by Adams. Adams has got the game tied up here for Memphis.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
A leaner. Bridges misses.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
And stolen by Booker. Oh, and here comes Johnson all alone. And Jaren Jackson picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
His 3rd personal foul. First team foul.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the 4th quarter. Here's Booker. Takes the 12-footer and hits.
How smooth is Devin Booker's J right there, and inside the arc, he nails it.
Ball against Morant. Adams with the screen on Paul. And it's Morant missing. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. A 2-point game. Bridges shot. Good.
He's so efficient right now on offense. Bridges picking up his spots and recognizing when to strike.
Morant against Paul. Out to Brooks. Back to Morant. Shot clock at 5. That shot off. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Booker the pass to Johnson. Booker in the post. Guarded by Bane.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Here's Morant. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 8 rebounds in this game. Johnson, that's for 2. And Ayton throws it down.
Ayton out there playing poker with the flush.
Now here's Morant. Lays it up off the glass. Morant's got 25 points in the game.
A true leader. You can tell Morant takes pride in stepping up when it matters most.
Ayton sets the pick for Paul. To the middle. It's stolen by Adams. And here we go with Brooks running up the court. Payne for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Bridges has got rebound number 5 here tonight. The pass to Ayton. Puts up a 3. Bridges misses. The Grizzlies trail by 4. To the inside. Johnson against Adams. He dishes it to Morant. Back to Adams. Out to Morant. A baseline J. And he hits the jump shot. Morant's got 16 here in the second half.
A huge shot from Morant. Wow. You see why they put the ball in his hands in those situations.
Booker outside. Johnson, the pass to Booker. Rebounded by Jackson. For Memphis, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the 4th. 4 of 9.
The confidence Morant has in himself is impressive. He brushes pressure off like it's nothing.
And it's tied up with that one.
Getting it done at the line as he usually does. And that could be huge in a tight game like this one.
There's 39 seconds left in the 4th. Bridges attacking. Back to Paul. Ayton against Brooks. John Morant grabs the rebound. On the wing, Bane. Defended by Booker. Brooks outside. Morant with it. And then Morant slams it in.
And I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Phoenix calls timeout. They trail by 2. Just 4 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
One of your best players in the NBA. Let's get loud.
With 3, Booker off target from downtown. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are...
with us on the sideline. Hey, a real treat in store for us tonight, folks. We get to see two teams with some of the best young talent in the NBA, Grant.
I mean, you said it best. I mean, these teams and their players, they have a lot of runway in front of them. So you get a glimpse of the league's future here. With the wealth of potential on both sides, these are teams that figure to be contenders for years to come.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Prince in at small forward. And here's Morant outside. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
The shot by Russell, no good. Outside Morant. Six to shoot. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points. Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive anchor.
Here's Morant. He's off on that one. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Here's Edwards. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Hey, like a lot of guys, Edwards rides momentum as a player. When his confidence is soaring, so is his activity level.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Now Morant. Shot on the wing. Offensive board.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
Bain against Edwards. Right side, Russell. Towns with the ball. Outside Edwards. Over Bain. Adams grabs the miss. The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. And he's going for the oop here. Throw it down on the lob.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
He can't hit that time. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Pass to Brooks. Outside Bain. Takes a 3. Rebound Minnesota. Outside Russell. Now here's Edwards. Inside. Stolen by Jackson. Brooks outside. And stolen by Edwards. Oh, got a piece of it. And stolen by Bain. It's Edwards on the wing. For 3. Oh, they get a hand on it. Memphis trailing here.
Something you can't put a price tag on. The Minnesota Timberwolves gained last season. Playoff experience. Young guys getting accustomed to the crucible of postseason play. Extremely valuable.
And it's Towns with the power finish.
And defensively, you've got to be on the lookout for this. I mean, Towns gets up in a hurry now.
Here's Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. Brooks outside. And here's Morant outside. The shot misses.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Controls the rebound and the putback.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied.
Morant against Russell. The turnaround Jay. And again, Memphis no good.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Here's Morant. And it's Morant again missing. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. And it's Towns Jones with the power finish.
Boy, the former second overall pick has really worked on his passing. That was an outstanding find by Russell.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Morant. There's the drive. And then Morant with the dunk.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
Oh, that was something else, man. Wow.
Show us some power.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
And so it's Minnesota up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. All right, let's quickly break down the game. What we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Payne and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter.
Well, I tell you what, such a smooth, tight handle. I mean, especially for a guy with a 6'5" frame and 6'9" wingspan.
And it's Gobert with a rebound. The Timberwolves shooting the rock at 58%. Pass to Prince. Oh, Brooks with the steal. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. From deep, Morant. The long distance three is buried. Morant's got 5 now.
Morant doesn't need the three-point shot to be effective. There's so much more to his game, but when it's dropping, he's lethal.
Now Edwards. Over Bane. Edwards can't hit.
He just couldn't finish the job that time, and too bad, because it was a nice look.
Bane, the pass to Adams. From deep, Morant. They get it back on the wing, Bane. Plenty of room to knock down that one.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Morant against Russell. Towns for 3. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Up and over Russell. And too long on the shot. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Edwards. He takes it in. And Edwards slams it in.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
Here's Morant. 5 points in the game. Fires for 3. Here's Adams. Another shot. And the layup falls.
Yeah, this is where Adams looks to score, especially when he has a matchup he likes.
Outside Edwards. There's the 3. Pass to Prince. To the left wing. Towns for 3. The rebound by Jackson. Memphis has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second.
You know, when he referred to himself as the greatest big man shooter of all time, Karl Anthony Towns certainly raised some eyebrows and sparked some debate in the NBA fraternity.
Here's Edwards. He's got 6. Outside Russell. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. It's wide right, hits off the rim. You know, with Towns, there's no doubt he's a lethal shooter from downtown.
Well, the numbers don't lie, man. This guy, B.A., has been around 50, 40, and 80 throughout his career. 50% field goals, 40% 3, and 80% free throws. Tell me how many big guys can match up with those numbers. Very few.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Towns passes to Russell. Clock at 6. Shoots from the line. That one rolls around and rims out. The Grizzlies have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Three-pointer, Brooks. That one no good. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. They've led by as many as 11. Edwards, a pass to Towns. And he lobs it up. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
Memphis trailing here. Outside Morant. To the middle. Bain, the pass to Morant. 4-3. Kicks it out to Jackson. Pass to Bain. From deep. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Edwards got 4 rebounds in the game. Russell, the pass to Towns. To win the drought. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And the Grizzlies shooting just around 33% since the second quarter got underway. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Bain, the pass to Morant. Back to Bain. Inside. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Tipped. Oh, there's the alley. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
Always a good idea to throw it up to Adams and let him stuff it.
Here's Towns. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's...
The Grizzlies, 17. The Timberwolves, 19.
Halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Boy, you got to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, you got to appreciate the hustle he's showing on the glass.
It really was one physical half of basketball he played. I mean, he's been battling out there, competing with great desire down low.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3 spot. Prince down low. Brooks defending. Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Morant. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Towns. To the wing, right side. Jack's up at 3. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got his 5th rebound in this one. And legacies are defined in the playoffs. Game to game, what's the measure of greatness for a star player in your mind, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think it's all about consistency. The great ones in this league historically bring it every night. They may have a bad game here or there, but for the most part, the energy, the effort, and the consistency is always there.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Edwards, the pass to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Outside Bain. Jackson with a screen on Russell. Morant finds Jackson. Outside for Morant. Over Russell. Morant, no good. For Minnesota, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Here's Edwards. And there's the lob. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Here's Bain. And that one is stuffed right through.
You got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scale.
Russell, the pass to Towns. Clock is at 3. Shot from the low post is good. Towns has got 4 points in the quarter.
Towns has a rare combination of size and skills. And, you know, when he gets the rock in the painted area, good luck trying to stop him. He's dangerous down there.
Morant with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Rudy Gobert picks one up. He's off on the first.
At the line for your Grizzlies.
And he's good on the second.
Even with the miss, he got the big one there to put him in front.
The Timberwolves trail. Out to the right wing. Pass to Edwards. Now Russell. Outside Edwards. Looking to get back on track.
Anthony Edwards has a great body and knows how to control it. Showing you right there by taking advantage to draw the foul.
No good on the free throw. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Down low. Picked it out of midair. Russell against Morant. Towns. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, I don't think I've ever seen a lack of effort from Towns on the glass. He is a glass eater and keeps possessions alive for his team.
To the inside. Pass to Adams. Fires from deep. Doesn't go that time. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. They've led by as many as 11. In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Back to Russell. 1:14 left in the third quarter. Stolen by Jackson. Brooks outside. And he lobs it up top. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Russell with the ball. Guarded by Morant. Outside Edwards. Pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
And maybe one of the best. At the alley-oop. Gobert is great at reading the D and getting eye contact with the passer and finish.
Brooks, the pass to Morant. Back to Brooks. To the paint. Outside Bane. 5 to shoot. Jackson for 3. Drills it from deep. Jackson's got 6 points in the quarter.
That jumper is pure. Jackson with great touch for a big man. Set him up, let him knock him down.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Towns passes to Russell. Jackson against Towns. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Throws it up high. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
It's a tie game in Memphis. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports.
Please give a big round of applause for your good chance.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. And here's Russell. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Brooks in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Edwards. Stolen by Jackson. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. And Morant with the basket on the assist by Jackson. And the Grizzlies lead by 2. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And the defense has been disruptive, forcing turnovers, challenging shots. The turnovers they've been able to turn into points, too.
Edwards can't hit.
And that's not the look they wanted. The defender was right there.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. And here's Adams. Back to Jackson. Pass to Morant. Up and over Russell. And he lobs it up to the rim. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
Outside Edwards. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Here's Russell. Oh, Morant with the block. Brooks finds Adams. Jackson with it. Shot clock at 6. Here's Morant driving in. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
The quick feet of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
Russell against Morant. Pass to Towns. Here's Brent. To the middle. Here's Gobert. Outside for Russell. And he lobs it up. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. On the break. And that's going to be a travel.
Minnesota's ball.
And a big issue for them, turnovers.
Yeah, you just can't give away possessions in this league.
Pass to Prince. Poke loose. Out of bounds. Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. A shot to stop the drought.
Huge bucket from Gobert, answering the call when his team needs it.
Russell against Morant. Pass to Adams.
2 minutes remaining at the game.
Outside Morant. Up and over Russell. Will not go. Misses off the front iron for Minnesota. They've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Just 5 to shoot. To tie it up. Grizzlies with the rebound. And stolen by Gobert. Right side, Russell. Goes up on the baseline, and the bucket is good.
And now just having some fun. Russell, you know he likes the big moment. Great confidence and great results.
From deep, Morant. Brooks outside. Left side, Morant. Over Russell. And another miss by Memphis. An excellent opportunity here.
Seizing the lead right now would be huge.
Absolutely amazing. This young man is so money, and his teammates absolutely love it. Karl Anthony Towns, a.k.a. Big Cat.
And here's Morant outside. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
Ooh, he really came close to leveling the score there.
Yeah, you know, and as for the way they fought back into it here in the fourth, that would have been a big bucket for him.
Towns for 3. Oh, the trifecta!
Big bucket for him there. Towns happy to put the team on his broad back when he's needed most.
From deep 3-point range. That one is off. And here's Minnesota now. 9 points in a row. A good run going. Now here's Edwards. So we see the Timberwolves get the win here. Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up for Grant Hill.